Am I echoing to you guys?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Cozy, why don't you kick us off?
Okay. My battery is at like 16%. So if I hop off, that's why. We just wanted to welcome everybody for this. Obviously, hopefully you guys had a chance to at least go and listen to some people's stories. We don't want this to be all of us telling our story. We want actually to give you information about exactly what coaching is. And at the end, if you have any questions ever, just write it down and ask us at the end, okay? I've been coaching for like 3.5 years, and it's been awesome. Obviously, it's been a learning process the whole time. But just anybody can, like, I look at all the people on our team and how different everybody is, and how people can be successful, and everybody's so different. You can be successful. I don't know, everybody's so different. There's single people, moms, there's people that have been through like the worst times in their life and come back and have that support from people. So if you think that, oh, this probably isn't for me, or I can't do this, you're absolutely wrong, because everybody can find their story and find a way to help people, because you're going to connect with different people. And different people are going to connect with you, whether you feel like you're an inspiration to them or not. So that's like, when people ask, okay, this seems like it shouldn't be a hard answer, but when people ask me, well, what do you do as a coach? It's hard to answer because it seems so simple. It is so simple. It's not necessarily always easy. It's not always easy, but it's seriously so simple. When we say that we share our journey on social media, and I mean, obviously in person, you want to be a product of the product. You don't want to be seen on the streets like totally doing the opposite of what you talk about on your like Facebook. But you just literally, coaching is sharing your journey, inviting people to do it with you, and helping like do all these trainings and learning how to help people and learning how to connect with different people at different times. And that sounds like, okay, how do I do that? Literally, you share how personal development has changed your life. You share how like the nutrition part. You guys, most of the time people, anytime I ask anybody, 99% of the time they struggle with nutrition. It's not the workouts. So having people there to help you know the right nutrition and right things to eat. And that's just sharing what you're doing and inspiring others to do the same, and inviting more and more people to do it. That's what I think is so awesome, is that you personally can only help so many people, but that's the whole point of having a big team and helping your coaches and people that are on your team, teaching them to do the same. And you're able to seriously help way more people than you could do all by yourself. So hopefully that kind of helps answer. You're probably like, okay, like, how do I exactly do that? But I know that some of the other girls will cover certain things, social media and sharing your journey a little bit more. So if you guys have questions at the end, make sure that you ask them, okay? So Diana, yep, right, is next.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
I wanted to talk to you about how you fit this into your day. And the number one thing I'll talk to you about is the number one rule is being intentional with your time. We all have this same 24-hour block given to us. And whether you're a full-time mom, whether you're a part-time employee, part-time at home with your kids, whether you're a full-time worker with a long commute, you can fit this into your day, because everyone you see here as us coaches, we fit this into our day. We're moms, we're full-time employees, and that's just what we do. We all have these full schedules. So I wanted to walk through real quick what my day looks like, and then I'll go into some more details. Okay, so I work about 45 hours a week normally. I have a 2-hour daily commute. So, I mean, my days are full like anybody else's days. I'm not trying to say like my days are fuller than yours or anything like that. But I get up early, earlier than I need to get ready for work because I need to exercise first thing. I know what program I'm going to do, and I pop in that DVD, or actually right now I'm doing Beachbody on demand, and I'm doing my workout. I'm pushing play on my own workout, on my own journey, because that's when I'm going to fit it in, because that's when everybody's sleeping at home. I can get that done. I work and I come home, I can be present with my family. And so during the day when I'm at work, maybe there's 5 minutes here and there at work where I can hop online and check messages, but that doesn't always happen during the day. And it's just being intentional and finding those times that you do have and slipping in, reaching out to people, because that's the important thing. If you let time get away from you, if you don't be intentional with it, you'll end up empty-handed, like you don't have it to give. You do have this time to give. How much unproductive time can you identify in your day? How much time are you spending driving and doing chores, folding laundry, doing dishes, loading the dishwasher, mopping the floor, like all these things, scrolling through Facebook and Instagram, like for serious people. Like if you've ever like set a timer and like tracked how much time you're just zoning out on social media, you would probably maybe you wouldn't be surprised, but it's a lot of time. Just pop on Netflix and binge watching show after show after show. Okay. I know some of you guys can identify with these time sucks. And so what I do, so as I said earlier, I have this commute and I listen to personal development. I have podcasts going, I have audiobooks going, I have YouTube videos going, and it's just ways that I'm filling in that wasted time my mind I need to fill it with, and it's being into podcast. So that's always right there ready for me. So you are in control of your day. So what are you going to do with your time? We all have these tools available to us to be more productive with our day. Like you're on about, like, I bet all of you have a smartphone. If you don't, I don't know, you probably all do. So there's apps. There's the Google Drive app where you can keep a list of contacts. You can keep a list of like helpful videos to share with people. You have the notepad on your phone you can take notes on. You have podcast apps. You have Audible, an app you can download and listen to audiobooks. You have your Facebook Messenger app. You have your text messaging service on your phone. You have all these ways that you can be intentional with your time as you're out and about and doing that. Let me circle back real quick. I didn't finish my day. So I'm at work. I'm messaging people, maybe here and there, maybe I'm not. When I get home, I'm cooking, I'm doing dinner, family time. And you know what? The kids are in the bath having a good time. I might get my computer out and follow up on some more messages or check my Facebook Messenger app on my phone. And because there is downtime in that schedule, there's no one's going to come in here and say like, I ignore my kids so I can be a good coach, because that's not what happens. So many of us have families and we still do this, and we are still good family people. So just want to throw that in there. Okay. So just to wrap up, bottom line, you do have time for this. Don't tell yourself you don't have time for it, because you do have time for this. You have time for other things in your life that aren't moving you forward, aren't making you healthier, aren't making you a better person, aren't growing you closer to other people. So that's what coaching can do for you. If you're intentional with your time, this can really work for you. And it's been a blessing to me, and it's been a blessing to so many of us here that you're listening to. So anyway, thanks for listening to my rambling there, guys. And I think we'll take it away for the next person. Thanks, guys.
Thanks, Diana. You guys, if you listen to anyone about how you can fit this job in to a busy schedule, you're going to listen to Diana, because girlfriend travels like a million hours every day to get to work. She works full time and has kids and so many other things on her schedule, and she is so present in her business. She makes it work. So she can do it. I can do it. You can do it. So definitely don't let that stop you. And one thing that I know that we all do is when we have a new coach start who's concerned about how to fit it into their time, we can help you with that. We can help you kind of pinpoint those times in your specific schedule and help give you ideas of how you can make it work. So don't let time be a factor in your decision. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how we run this business. This is not an in-person business very often. The majority of what we do is done on social media. We do it on Facebook, Instagram. Some coaches use Twitter or Snapchat. I don't use those. I got nothing to say about them. But definitely on Facebook. And there is so much power in a business model that allows you to build your business on social media. Social media is huge right now. It is such a central key part of our world that this allows our business to be seen by everyone. This allows us to reach out beyond our little bubble. I live in a small-ish town in Idaho. I mean, it's not the boonies, but it's not a big city. And if I was limited to the people that I could speak to in person every day, you guys, I would have quit a long time ago, and I would run out of people. I'd run out of time. I would not have enough time to help enough people. And that is one thing that we hear a lot when we have certified personal trainers who come into our business. That's one thing that they say is, I love to help people, but there's only so much time in my day. And when I have to do it one-on-one, I can't help enough people. But as a coach, I can help 30 women in one challenge group in one day. And every one of them gets me personally in a message. Every one of them gets me encouraging them in the group. Every one of them gets everyone else encouraging them. There's so much power in being able to build your business outside of your bubble. And honestly, it's a major, it's a personal growth thing as well. If you're anything like me, we've kind of become hermits in our culture. It's way too easy to just stay at home. It's too easy because we have connections to the outside world, right? We don't need to go anywhere. We don't need to go visit our neighbors. We'll just text them. So we become very closed off. And while we're still doing this over social media, we are opening ourselves up to meeting new people. And it has been such a blessing. Every one of the coaches who are on this call right now, every one of them, I never would have met if it weren't for coaching. Never in a million years would our paths have crossed without coaching. And I am so blessed to have them in my life. So social media is a key factor in the way that we build our businesses. So that one of the biggest questions that we get from people who are really concerned about starting this business is, how do you do it if you don't have enough friends? I don't have enough friends, okay? We help you with that. We help you learn how to find friends on Facebook and on Instagram. It's not really complicated, and it's so fun to get out there and see who you're going to connect with and who might be like, you guys, I found a girl 2 years ago on Instagram. We connected, we started chatting, we got to know each other, and she's like my twin. We like all the same things. We graduated the same year. Our husbands have the same name. We married our high school sweethearts. We have the same number of kids. Like, it was so bizarre, but it was so flippin' cool. And when we flew back to Nashville for Summit that year, she was just 2 hours away, and she came in to meet us for dinner. And I was so nervous. She got there, and we hugged, and we sat down, and we just chatted the whole time like we've been friends forever. I never would have met her, ever would have met her. And it was such a blessing to me to find someone that I feel like I was meant to know and to be friends with. So we will help you with that. We'll help you reach out and find women that you connect with that are just like you, that it just feels good to be around them. So we really focus on building a network of like-minded women. We're all different, but finding women who have similar values to you, that is so important. Another concern that a lot of potential coaches have is that they're too shy. This was one of my big concerns. Well, it's better now, but I used to have a great deal of social anxiety. And I didn't even realize that's what it was. I just said I was shy. I'm just shy. And my whole life, I was terrified to be in new places. I didn't want to go to college, you guys, because I was too scared to go to the office at the college and apply and figure out financial aid and stuff. Like, I was chicken about everything. And so we hear that a lot. I'm too shy. I can't talk to people. That's where personal development comes into play. That's where we help you to expand yourself and to challenge yourself and to address those problems at the root and find out, why do you feel that way, and help you to kind of become stronger mentally and emotionally. So it's, again, I said this in my video earlier, it is a total journey of improving your life, and that's the first step. And as you do that, you're going to be able to help others to do the same thing. You'll be able to recognize those same struggles for other people. So we help you learn how to find new friends. But another big concern that people have is, yeah, but I don't want to be pushy. I don't want to be salesy. I don't want to be the girl who's pushing these products on all of my friends and my family. I don't want to be icky like that, right? You get that all the time. We're going to help you with that. Our team has an incredible training system. We have a complete website of training videos that help teach you how to share your journey. We focus on sharing, not selling. So all you're going to do is do you. You're going to do your workouts and work on your nutrition and work on your personal development. You're going to work on growing friendships. You're going to be sharing what you're doing as you post about it on your social media. And then you're going to be getting to know all of these people that you add into your network. You're going to be following their stories and telling them how beautiful their family is, or asking them how their vacation was, and you're just going to get to know them. So that when the time comes and you're ready to invite them and you feel like it would be a blessing in their lives, and you reach out to them, they know who you are because they've been watching your journey. They know what you're all about. And you know who they are because you have been following their story and showing them that you care about their lives. So we really help you to build relationships. That's what this is all about. This is a business of people, a business of friendships and caring and love. It's not a business of selling. That's a tool. The products that we sell are a tool. They are something that help us in this journey. But this business is about that journey. It is about that lifestyle that we are adopting, and it's about the lifestyle that we are helping others to adopt. Everyone wants to live a healthier life. Everyone wants to be happier. Everyone wants to be less depressed, less anxious, less afraid. And that is what we can help them with just by being a friend and by loving them and by maybe suggesting a good book that we read. So we try really hard not to sell because it's not about the products. It's about the community. And as long as you share what you're doing consistently, even when you struggle, I posted yesterday a picture of the ice cream in my freezer because it's part of my journey and it was a rocky part. But I shared that because I don't want people to think I'm perfect. I'm not. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to be perfectly fit, been through all the programs, succeeded on every level, and you are the fittest chick around and now you're ready to help people. That's not what this is. That's not inspiring to people. That's intimidating. That's, oh my gosh, I don't think I could do what she did. That's amazing that you did that, but I don't think I could do that. They're inspired when they see you stand up and say, you guys, I am tired of feeling this way, and I've decided to do something about it. So I am working on my health, but I also want to help you work on yours if you'd like to join me. They're inspired when you say, holy moly, you guys, birthday party for my kid tonight, and I got to skip the cake. I can't do it. Help me be strong. They're inspired because they know you struggle with cravings too. They know you have weaknesses, and then they see you overcome them. And they're like, well, maybe if she can overcome those weaknesses, maybe I can too. Maybe if I had her help. That's all it is. We are sharing our journey. We're being real, And we're using this community, this amazing support system that we have to help us to be more consistent ourselves and to help us support the friends that we make along the way. It's amazing. It is amazing. And I have never once seen anything negative come up in our challenge groups toward another person. We'll get in there and we'll share our struggles, and then everyone gets in there to support them. But I have never seen the kind of catty behavior that you usually see in groups full of women. That's not what this is. It is unconditional support, and it's amazing. It is the best part of my life some days. It really honestly keeps my head above water. So those are some of the biggest concerns that people tend to have about coaching. I want to see, Diana, I'm going to unmute you. Cozy, are you still with us? Do you guys think that we should share with them at all a little bit about the products that we do use and how we use them? Or should we go ahead and let Sue talk to them about how to get started? What do you think?
If Sue's talking about how to get started, because she can talk about the challenge packs and then what kind of those are.
Okay.
Is
that okay, Sue?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm going to kick it over to you. Ladies, if you have any questions, you're welcome to put them in the comments in the chat or just save them for the end. We'll give you some time to ask.
Yes, and if I miss something, can you guys hear me? Okay, if I miss something, pipe in. So this is the old woman of the group. So here I go. You guys, if anybody can do it, if you're as old as me and get involved with this, I guess you can say anyone can do it. But how to get started, you start with a challenge pack. Just like they introduce you, you know, when you got invited to perhaps a group, or you got invited to this coaching event, the way that you start is by purchasing a challenge pack with a workout program that perhaps one of these coaches have specifically suggested for you, or a workout program that would be designed for your interests or your style. In addition, with that challenge pack, you have your workout program, you've got your Shakeology and whatnot. And so those programs can range anywhere from 140. I think there are a few that are on sale for 140. And then we have what's ending this month, which I'm sad, but we've got the Beachbody On Demand program, where you have access to every single workout program that the company has ever made or will make this year. And so that's how you get in. They waive the coach's fee by you purchasing the challenge pack. And so it's a really neat opportunity. And that's how you get started. I don't know if there's anything else I need to mention. If you've already purchased a challenge pack and you're like, you know what, I think I want to start coaching and share my journey with others and do this, but I've already purchased a challenge pack. How do I become a coach? Well, you can pay the coach's fee online, and then the company will in turn reimburse you. And so you're really not out anything. It's not like you have to have anything up front, because what you're purchasing is specifically for your journey. And so that's why it's so wonderful to be a part of this company, is it's not like you have to have, inventory. You don't have to have, $200 a month. You don't have to have a constant running log of things that you're purchasing every month. And so it's that initial investment, which is for yourself. So that's how you get started. And then you just start working on your 4 vital behaviors, where you are being proof that the product works. You're having your Shakeology, you're working out, and you're sharing that. You're inviting people to come, and you're recognizing you're working on your personal development, like you've mentioned. So I'm not sure if I've missed anything. Is that about it, I think?
Yeah, it's pretty simple. You guys,
it's way easy.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just about ready to wrap it up. I want to touch really quickly and let you know how you earn money as a coach. Obviously, we don't put our focus on the money, but there's a great deal of potential to earn as a coach, and that definitely needs to be a part of your journey, because you can really bless your family's life. The real short answer is that you get a 25% commission on any orders of product that are put through your website. So anytime you have a new customer that orders something, you get a 25% commission on that.
Can I play a game on here?
As you grow your team and have your customers sign up as coaches beneath you, and they begin to have success, then you start earning what we call team cycle bonuses. It's calculated based on the volume of your team, and it's way too complicated for a call like this, but it's something that you learn about in the new coach training. But the thing to know is that the earning potential is endless, and you are not limited to whatever your upline is earning. You can outstrip your upline. Okay, you're going to go to bed if you can't be good. You can earn more than your upline. If that's the way your business is running and the way your team is working, there is no limitation. You're not limited by the level of the people above you. You're not limited by anything but yourself. So there's a great deal of potential here. If anyone would like to see specific numbers or would like more detailed information about how you earn, we have some other videos and some information we could post in the event. It's a little too detailed for a call like this though. So that's just the real easy version of how you earn money as a coach. So this is what we do. This right here, I mean, we have kids interrupting, and we have, you know, internet connections trying to cut out when you're the one recording the video, and we have stuff come up, but it's just real life, and we're all just women and moms and wives and students and daughters, and we just are living our lives to the best that we can and trying to inspire as we go along. So that's what we do, and I hope that some of you have been inspired by some of the stories you've heard, and I hope that we'll be seeing some of you in our team pages soon, because I guarantee you won't regret it. So with that, we have just a few more minutes before our time is up on this call. Do any of you have questions? You are welcome to type it in the chat or unmute yourself and ask us. Open book. We will answer any of your questions to the best of our ability. What are you playing?
Batman.
Where did you find Batman?
Okay.
I don't know where this kid just found games on my phone. Any questions? Anybody? You can wave at me if you don't know how to unmute. Okay. It looks like we're good.
Mom, you did it.
Okay. Cozy, Diana, Susan, you guys want to add anything?
I just wanted to say, like, touching on the income part, it's no one's guaranteeing you any sort of X amount of dollars coming in. It's all going back to being intentional with your time and how you want to share it. You need to be on your own journey, share your journey, invite others to join you on your journey, and the blessings are just going to come into you. It's going to be emotional. It's going to be spiritual. It's going to make you more confident as a person. It's going to get you out of that shy box you might have put yourself in. I'm in that box. I used to be in that box. And it's going to bless you financially. So anyway, just wanted to throw that in there.
Love it. Thank you. Okay, guys, we're going to call it. We're going to wrap it up so we don't take up your whole night. If you come up with any other questions, please just comment in the group. We will post the recording of this video as soon as it is available. And I hope we'll see you guys more in the future. Have a good night, you guys.